Asking you to bless mo kita man Mary this bless mo this leaders that now dedicating this track to open. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4. Paitibig lang ready na yun.
Management and staff of Bougainville Power Corporation, I warmly welcome you all at the official launching and dedication ceremony of our new crane truck. First and foremost, we acknowledge the traditional landowners of this land on which we stand. We pay our respect to their elders, past and present, and emerging. And we honor their deep spiritual connection to this land. We also extend a very special welcome to our distinguished guests, dignitaries, company executives, departmental heads, church leaders, community representatives, staff, and team members, and all valued friends and partners and stakeholders here with us today. Yes, we decided some people you mean about today, but you mean at some or line way or by Makimo, first of all, on side long, I think on President line to Kapit. They were here, we began talk. Sorry, don't want to come, but at least we made an attempt to invite more. Line down RM office too. I'm pretty sure must be busy, but it's already start. We can come at any meeting. Invitation to you meet. More for more, you got all like you start at any meeting. You got Father George, Maruka, you got Chairman Dong, PBA, Buka Business Association, Jeffrey Magum. You got acting chairman of the board of Bougainville Power and Water Corporation, Alex Karapunan. Saya mau tahu sama dia, plus also manager from PPL, Franklin Leslie staff, you got number board member, Harry Keket, also our staff, senior staff, Daniel Aputo, mga team nongen, Alex, James, dan mga senior members ng IMI, sa sa today.
Thank you very much for the opportunity, and I express my sincere appreciation, especially to the MD for Bougainville Power. I also acknowledge PNC Power Manager, Franklin Leslie. I acknowledge presence of our directors. We have Business Association President, Mr. Jeffrey Magum. Also we have Father here, Father George, thank you very much. I also acknowledge the presence of PNC Power and also Bougainville Power. Before I give my speech, I want to acknowledge your work, you and Lifeline, your business. So, you know what power means, you know what work. Obviously, you know what. And you are the key people for any development in any nation. Electricity, that's the cause, the source of energy for any country. For us as a region, we are slowly transitioning from PNC Power to Bougainville Power. You will soon become employees of Bougainville Power. At the moment, with the transition under your manager, I think so far you have been doing great, excellent work. Now, Lifeline, you play. So we like acknowledge the work you plus are making. Look at the business, office, work for government, business activities, anything operating in the region. You play and Lifeline. So I want to acknowledge the work you are doing to us. And I'll be making more live member of Bougainville Clay after my count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, with that, just few opening remarks. I'll just read my statement now. We have a number of invites. They are not here. Mostly, firstly, we invited the Excellency, Mr. President Ismail Corona. We also invite our regional member, Honorable Peter Chiamalili. We also invite Honorable Francisca Semoso, member for North Bougainville. My Minister, Vice President, Mr. Patrick Nisra. Also, we invite Honorable Patrick Collis. We invited Honorable John Bosco, Minister of Police, and Honorable Robert Amma. This at the political level, they are key players. They are assisting us, and they will continue to assist us. So we must acknowledge them for the work they are doing to support us. At the administrative level, we invited Chief Secretary Kenneth Nani, is in Moscow at the moment. And then we have a number of secretaries. That's Secretary for Mining, Fisheries, and also we invite other development partners like Australian government, UNDP, also acknowledge the presence again of PNC Power, Frank Lacey here. We also invite the Father Church with us, and of course business arm of the government, not arm of the private sector representing Mr. Jeffrey Marco. All of us are key players, we are important players. Nothing happened. It's all of us working as a team. So you call PNC Power, our employees, you have done a lot, and I really appreciate it. I also acknowledge the media presence here, important work they are doing to disseminate information about what we are doing. So importantly, we acknowledge the work every day we are making. So without further ado, I'll just read my statement. So thank you all for your presence here today. We are sincerely honored to have you with us for this important occasion. Today marks more than the arrival of the vehicle. It signals a new era of resilience, innovation, and local empowerment of Bougainville. As we gather to celebrate the arrival and the blessing of our company's new train truck, we also honor the journey that brought us here. A journey rooted in the determination, strategic vision, and a shared dream for sustainable development. In 2022, a bold decision was made that among the powers to be drawn down from the national government, Bougainville must prepare itself to establish its own utility company, one capable of serving our people's fundamental needs in electricity, water, and petroleum. So basically, that's what we're beginning to do now. By 2023, despite minimal funding and a lean yet committed team, we laid the groundwork. Then in late 2024, substantial funding enabled us to launch the ALIA, HAKU, and paid rural electrification projects. We wasted no time. Service and design work began. In January 25, after sourcing over 200 phones and line hardware from suppliers in Leh, we commenced construction at Salasa, the border of Agogoe and Halia. Today, we reach gets in Halia, overcoming difficult terrain, constant rain, and landowner negotiation with grit and perseverance. Our achievement has been made with limited equipment, some of which we acquired gradually during the course of the work. And with the momentum now building and expansion into HAKU, Pate and other constituencies ahead, the Board of Directors made a timely strategic move to procure a heavy-duty crane with a 7-ton lift capacity and a 13-meter crane extension. Nabi Mikima, Momblak Lepa, long board. Thank you. That's decision making, so we can see that the board is making decision. And now we are seeing things happen. This powerful vehicle will double our capacity for pole erection and line stringing. With this new addition, we anticipate completing earlier by end of July, commencing work in HAKU in August with completion expected by October, and soon after launching phase once road access is in place. So these are key timeline, and so far we are achieving something. So congratulations, MD and the team, everyone here. I think there's progress being made. So that's a sign of positive achievement and outcome. So all of us, all of you are team players here. This milestone would not have been possible without the vision and support of our leaders. To the regional member and Minister of Police, Honorable Peter Shermalili Jr., we extend our deepest gratitude for your bold decision to allocate funding towards this pivotal investment. To His Excellency President Toroma, Vice President Honorable Patrick Nisra, thank you for enduring to support of your government in empowering local capacity and infrastructure. Together, your contribution have enabled Bougainville Power and Water Corporation to secure over 900,000 worth of assets and more than 3 million in line hardware materials. A significant step forward in building a stronger, self-reliant Bougainville. You begin clap, huh? That's important. We also extend sincere thanks to our board of directors, the leadership, long-term vision continue to guide this company towards growth that will truly transform lives. And I also acknowledge the work of the managing director with the support from our PH Power Manager, Franklin. I think that's the kind of support teamwork that we are seeing the fruits today. We also extend this sincere thanks to our, to our dedicated staff. Your tireless effort in tough terrain and tough conditions has brought this dream into reality. Your commitment speaks volume and about the heart and spirit that drives Bougainville Power and Water Corporation forward. To Franklin especially and PPL team, we thank you for standing beside us, sharing your experience, partnership as we build a strong and sustainable energy team for Buga and beyond. As we now proceed to place this track, let us remember, we are not merely consecrating machinery. Rather, we are affirming our collective determination to light up every household and every village in Bougainville. That's our target, huh? Right? And we'll do it. May this great track serve its purpose with strength, reliability, and safety. And may it stand as a symbol of what we can accomplish when we are united by purpose, driven by service, and guided by the needs of our people. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again, and with great pride and anticipation, I invite you to witness the blessing ceremony. And thank you to Maslara. God bless.
Lord Supada, great Raplo, Bougainville Power. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to acknowledge Padre and Mr. Secretary of Economic Services, Land of Bougainville Power, and the Manager for PNC Power, and other dignitaries, important people, and also the staff. Online income attending him this launch morning. I am grateful that things are happening and we are witnessing one of the milestones that Bougainville Power is achieving as we go forward into the future. We like acknowledging more leaders who are not here, are not present, but we acknowledge their contribution in their leadership in helping us develop Bougainville moving into the future. I come here, I stand on behalf of the business community. We the drivers of the local economy here on Bougainville, and we are struggling, especially in terms of power and water. All these amenities are not available at the moment, and we are actually struggling. But seeing these developments that are happening now, I am impressed and I'm grateful
But we are beginning to get small steps on the way, and we are entering some developments for the services to reach our business community, our people, and our schools, and everyone on Bougainville. This is critical. I want to sway away from this trend. I will make my speech based on power or Bougainville. It is critical, and it is very important for Bougainville to move forward, given our power capacity. Our services is yet to be improved on Bougainville. And we, the business community, are facing this problem, hardship. I know PNC Power is struggling everywhere in the country, and it's no exception for Bougainville. We also go through the same problem with power outages, power problem. But I want to elaborate further on what we go through and what we must appreciate with power on Bougainville. It is with great honor and heartfelt appreciation that I stand before you today, witness this momentous occasion of official launch of the Bougainville crane, and also the Bougainville Power, which is already in existence. Today, it marks not only the commissioning of this crane truck or other services that Bougainville Power is now entering into. It's a new dawning of a brighter future for the people of Bougainville. Let me begin by sincerely acknowledging the dedication belong PNC Power and Bougainville Power, and the leadership behind Bougainville Power. Your vision, collaboration, and commitment have brought us to this important milestone by launching this train again. This partnership, Bougainville and Utilize, has to be strong, and it will be, and it is a testament to what we can achieve when we work together toward a shared and empowering our people. A shared goal. Power is not just a utility, it is critical. It is the invisible lifeline of Secretary Top. It's the sustaining a lot of homes blowing, a lot of fuel, businesses blowing, education, and strengthening our health services blowing. I am opening doors for opportunity in our communities where you may access reliable electricity and may help in development and transformation from a long island Blayumi or community Blayumi. Like Papa said, power is not only a service, but it is also a luxury. We need this power. Now listen to our services, long extending and expanding lifestyle belong all people Blayumi of Bougainville. And that's why I always say it is also a luxury. Once you have power, reliable power going through every home, every community, every sector of life, it becomes a service and a luxury for everyone. And it opens the world for everyone to enter in what is happening around the world. So, me like technology, PNC Power and Bougainville Power. I know you are struggling. We are losing, business houses are losing so much because of unreliable power. And we are struggling to ensure that people are providing services. But given our resilience, people are Bougainville, we are always able to move on and make do with what is happening. People can be patient on what is happening long. in terms of service provider, services lo Bougainville. We like Kakosema manager, we have a young man who is very articulate in ensuring that power is provided. I want to also congratulate him for his strength, energy long, holding PNC power, continue long, help him provide him service for electricity, lo yumi. And more so with the Bougainville Power, in collaboration with other stakeholders and PNC Power. Let's make it happen. We will eventually move away from this very soon, given development of the 10 megawatt solar energy below Yumi long Buka. This is another milestone achievement where Yumi Bougainvilleans will be enjoying in the near future. With the hard-working staff along PNC Power and Bougainville Power, congratulations for, although we are going through a lot of tough times, but you can be able to manage and work through hardships and challenges that is before us. We'll work together to ensure that we have power, services that we go through long people bringing the Bougainville. With that, I would like to thank you all. Thank you for the government, ABC government, and especially the regional member for his contribution, ensuring that power and contributing to the Bougainville Power Law. Starting at Bougainville Power, this is a milestone for us and a great achievement, and we will work together with our leadership to ensure that power is not a problem, power very much consistent, and we help him bring him services to people of Bougainville. Do that on behalf of the business houses. We like to thank you, people and the PNC Power, Bougainville Power, ABC government and the regional member and leadership for making this possible. I happen to you in Bougainville. Thank you, and God bless you.
Acknowledging Bougainville Power team, PNC Power team. Good luck. Good luck, little event for you, just for celebrating little achievement for you. Thank you. But big luck. Thank you, Wolo, Managing Director of Bougainville Power, Mr. Paite. Thank you very much for being able to work in this land. Give me that little achievement of the same. Great track for you. My fellow teammates, the Bougainville Power boys, work. I know it's not always easy to start things apart, especially this last situation where you may we go along with Bougainville like Tama country on its own. No sa easy to mas. We face a lot of challenges here, especially with the power industry in the region. Many of you know Nikla, you would say Nikla public enemy number one. It's a romance. But anyway, suppose you know public enemy number one. And you know, public is needing you most to it. We are the backbone. So, when a little something you may walk in, when a little trouble you may go through long end, it's a head instead of public. That's why you need public enemy number one as well. But anyways, we take that negativity to positivity side. You hating me, but or still telling me. Yes. So that's one of the things when lik something even come across it, I become aware. By you cross to me or by one on me, but I still depend. But anyways, Isla, you by celebrating lik achievement to you mean. One lik halibin come up in is now. I by easy me or HAKU or backside the fair or when it's something you mean. HAKU give me working stuff. I may still grow. I may still achieving. I may still achieving only for 3 months will be also in ENG Power, Bougainville Power. Very soon, I mean, look, come up also. Let's just one now. But I'd like to take a look survey or partnership. We played that for the last how many years now? 3 years now. Since 2022 up to now. Bougainville Power is not formed. I come up on its intense stages. ENG Power always coming along with the growth of Bougainville Power. People are we really appreciate the support people are giving in terms of technicalities in the field, or assistance, as well as me sabi minus ang staff me one. You got Buka Business Association staff, which I'm sa halibin goods director. So we really appreciate the collaboration with those, our stakeholders, with everything that's going on. Itla sabi mitla yung staff mitla. So like of strong law team, me, ENG Power, Bougainville Power, or technical boys especially, Islamic States, Loyumiyat by Mystic Group, Yucha, and Bigla, and Bright 2, Rosite Loyumit. No, hold on, just a short while, why Mystic grow, why we grow yet. On the Bisla, walk mas goyat. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Franklin, manager of PG Power. You again, this was long club again.
Yung mas longa achievement iya yung gusto na pag achievement long yun gata ito class system alumni program longa all mo play plus kasi buong paano na may pilit ka sa patas sa pag PG Power electricity and what service ya service for people baby time got power any person wala to pick up to please and relation stand with living door mana where got electricity no baby stand with living door mana market compared to areas where you have electricity no okay put in service there is need of progress towards nationhood I mean important towards services now one can also policing health education and power electricity mo in service so Loga, Bougainville is need of progress need nation from sciences need of being Bougainville. I mean that standard of living low money tableau when there's absence of all services when looking no the problem that I start all issues by facing or coming this period at the no all services at the you looking to get all services now roads electricity water everything and living floor by water all man as in role to attitude role mindset by service so kita planeta los at law enforcement maintaining law na ora kita and planeta all heavy kama because all root cause law area when this issues or services are not be seen and me expecting good as now so and some observation logging ay bigat o group na service, government services na belong communities living by all man, only staff or right mindset as any sanity by sense. But no you belong long even though whole Bougainville is we belong long progressively equal one of the national legal challenges, security challenges. As we work about the issue of security, we come up with police services and stuff. Sometimes long supporting all agencies or other sectors where we know what the rest of the so that's the assurance we can give. Mibla is always not ready. I'll give work long all our sector, especially long PNG Power and Power. So I think in short of program ini just like congratulate him before we conclude, we congratulate him managing director of Power or workman for you long so actually long implement interact long work we will have a strong partnership with the youth Thank you.
Thank you, you plan on this.
Long kan na salapon dem nikla sindamon dem nikla bumon dem nikla do isla ikla de glo nikla long history long Bougainville Power. I know that a lot has been said earlier on about what achievements were made, especially by the acting chairman. But I want to reinforce those words because we are a company in motion, Bougainville Power. There's a lot riding upon us as a member of the ABG business community, business houses. And so there's a lot of people looking at us as to what is it that we can do to establish confidence in the eyes of the people of Bougainville about what a business arm can do to bring in money for ABG, but also to deliver basic services where it's required, especially in the areas of power, petroleum, water, and now the other parts of the company as well in the business sector. You've heard about the water bottling company. You've heard about they're getting involved in shipping as well, and a lot of other businesses. So we, Bougainville Power, stands in the middle of all of those various things that Bougainville ABG government is investing their money in. So we want to first, I want to take this opportunity to thank all our stakeholders, especially those who have invested money in us. First of all, it's the ABG that got us started. ABG put in 500,000 kina at the time that we established this company in 2021. And then we ran with that for a while until 2000 and last year, 24, the Honorable Member gave us another 5 million kina, and then ABG also gave us 1.5 million kina last year, including the Togo Department. So all of these together have helped to develop the backbone in which we are riding on at the moment. First, we'd like to see more work one. Please, I want today to acknowledge all work one who sat in Sanaplo here now, because without the effort, we wouldn't have seen the things that we have seen in the last 12 months. So, big round of applause for my staff, please. 1, 2, 3. In particular, there are 3 people that I'd like to acknowledge. I think this is the occasion that we need to do that, if you don't mind. One, first of all, is a guy who was Leva, who's now the director for Bougainville, what do they call it? Political parties office, Mr. Ephraim Emanoni. Please, let's give him a big round of applause. Mr. Perry, who is also the chairman of this company, have seen the value and the insight of this very dedicated samurai guy to the cause of Bougainville, like Sinani Khan, he's set up this business, and from 2021, now you come up here. Now we plan like yet more now, all Gamanito, you come, Halvin, you plan, I stepped in this political office of you plan. So we say thank you to Emanani, we pay tribute for what you have done and yeah, everybody coming over. For what he has done to MKI ice cream. We stopped him eating ice cream, but he's still insisting on eating ice cream. So we want to thank you for that. We also want to extend our appreciation to Daniel Haputo, who was taken off as special project manager, who has gone on and hired all these very strong and able people to work the roads. We started at Salasa, and we put up a few things last year, and this year we've taken it all the way from Salasa to Harlis to HANAHAN, and down now we're moving to Catchgates before we reach to Hachi, and then to Hachi down to Elzupan, before we come to the border between Alia and HAKU. So hopefully we will have put up 230 posts in the last 6 to 8 months. And to put on 230 posts in an environment that we have seen is not easy. I am telling you, my leaders here, we have to talk to the stones. Singado mo spiritual place, o spiritual wara, lo halibin nibla lo burgin no this last one. And that is true. We have to revert to our local culture. Lo halibin nibla lo digit, all this lucky ground. And they were not little grounds like this, they were boulders, very strong stones. And this is I'll tell you how they take the hole. This is a hole this size, it goes 2 meters deep, from there to there. Now remember, digging a hole, we have to get into the hole and dig it up. For the hole of that size. No, we have to stand at the top and dig within that. And that sometimes is very strenuous. We've had experienced backaches. We have experienced blisters. And tell you over the last 3 months in Buka, especially that way up, rainy noisy too. Rainy noisy. So our guys had to work in the road. And credit to all. To date, we have put up 160 posts to no injury to our people, especially people who are injured. So let's give our big thanks to Mr. Aputo and his team and supervisors and his team for making sure that our people work safely without causing mass injury and harm to nearby communities as they pass through. Please, let's give them a round of applause. So, 1, 2, 3. We are due to begin HAKU in, as the chairman said, in August, because we'll be completing the Halia section. Tupan will do the stringing. Everything will be done hopefully by the end. If it doesn't, there'll be 2 teams. One continuing the stringing process, and the other continue to HAKU. And we'd like to take this opportunity, he's not here, to thank the member for HAKU for working with us to establish the base in which we will work this project through his community, where his people will assist with the digging, so that reduces the burden on our people, and fast track also the pace in which we take this project. So we hope that by beginning of August, up to the end of September, we would have completed HAKU as well. So we want to thank the member for his collaboration with us, working in partnership to ensure that this runs a lot more smoothly. This crane that we witnessed today will just appear with us. Now some of you have seen what our boys do. You stand on the road, we plant this on the side of the road, but we have to go and plant trees on the other side of the road and pull those poles up. And sometimes in rainy conditions, and our boys, credit to our boys that done a terrific job. So congratulations again. With this crane, no more now. The crane just come pick it up and plug it in. And so instead of doing 5 a week to 6 a week, we should be able to do 5 a day. So that increases our productivity and our efficiency, especially in planning those posts, by more than 500,000%, 500%. So we are truly glad. We can't thank enough our directors for making that bold decision to invest in this equipment. That's not the end of PPL. I know that we'll continue to work together with PPL at the moment to make things a lot easier. So we continue to assist with little funding here and there to assist them with the day-to-day operations. We're also assisting PPL around when they need. And quite significant to PPL, to Bougainville Power, is that yesterday we were given the certificate authorizing occupancy of the Boeing solar power. So please, let's give us a big round of applause. So that means that now, we own the land in which the solar power that UNDP is building, due for completion in September or October this year. So sometimes during the week, I have invited the PPL manager and our project manager to accompany the UNDP people to see our operations there and see how we can prepare for the takeover of that operation. And this will be maybe one of the first big projects, because this is what we've been working on, is to try to generate money on our own. At this moment, we are donor funded, and we are yet to start generating our own fund. So with the Bullying project, we do hope that the Bougainville Power will start its own revenue generation stream, and that will make us a more sustainable company, which is what we want to do as we continue to look at our projects that are on the horizon. As you probably know, the 10 megawatt, we're working closely with PPL up at Regina. That is going to produce, we're now producing 2 megawatts of power at Kubu. That one will produce 10 megawatts. So it's bound to generate power as far as Timpuch if we want to. But we've got to provide a distribution line. And that's what we're trying to do as we speed up the process for HAKU, Halia, and Pate, so that we can, as soon as the project is complete as well, they can start generating power to go to our villages. Remember, villages who have not had power since we were communist. So this is a major breakthrough. And as our previous speaker have said, our people deserve this. Not as much as a privilege, but as a right. So that their children, our children, can get up in the morning and switch the power on, iron their clothes, come back at home, go to school, come back at home, put the power, and then study. So that they can become highly educated people when they're living in the villages. This is the ultimate objective of why Bougainville Power is assisting now with what is happening in Bougainville Power. So on that basis, ladies and gentlemen, and our special guests, it is my privilege, on behalf of the staff, to say thank you to the directors for this investment, major investment, for the people of Bougainville. It cost us $250,000. Anywhere else, you'll get this truck for over $550,000. But because we handled this ourselves, without any assistance from anybody, we were able to reduce the price and bring it here in record time. So it's a real blessing for us, because from here on now, my team chairman has given me an ultimatum. We must produce 5 posts each day. So we like to say, now with this great truck, he said, me and my directors have done our part. It's now up to us now to make sure that we deliver. So thank you. We also thank Mr. Regional Member, Mr. Honorable Chimalili, for his investment. We thank His Excellency the President for his. We will continue to work with the business community to ensure that we chart out a road for better service delivery. Our PPL young manager, the future, also of Bougainville Power, we will continue to work closely with him on all aspects. We take their burden too. We feel their burden. So we want to extend our words to the PPL team. You are not alone. As you can see around you, you've got a whole team of people who are willing to assist whenever you can. In fact, a significant step that we have taken start hiring people under Bougainville Power and then signaling them to PPL for fundamental roles that need to be performed to continue to expand the services, because the issue with them is that PPL headquarters is not able to give them enough funding for what is really required. You know, they need about, I think, 22 people here. They've got only about 8 or 12 people working here. So really below capacity. That's why we prefer to go into that relationship with system as we continue to look at the power issues here in Bougainville. The future is bright, I can see. The government officers are working with us to make sure that we get the assistance that we can. Your council champion, Mr. Ephraim Amanoni. Let's do a big round of applause as the council to our yard. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Okay. You suppose you like resistant party player, you must go look in this number. He's the guy that registered all the political. And yeah, the day before he was telling us that there's only 3 political parties that are being registered. One for the president, one for regional member, and the other for Joe Lara. The others are all independent who are standing for elections this year, so government elections. Thank you. Thank you all our esteemed leaders in your committee, and thank you, Father George, for your attendance tonight. We are truly appreciative of your coming today and doing up this great program. Thank you too, and
Anymore? Okay. The numbers hold the entire. Jadi kami ni akan move dengan move rakyat mengatakan apa yang saya. Ini login, ada yang jadi swing. And that's how this plane is. You can go on any angle. You will have a putting pole for you, a house for you, the road. That's how this plane will be useful. One. License.